What's up, everyone? I'm back with a new review today, and I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Amazon Anniversary Series, Marvel Silk and Doc Ock. This is an Amazon exclusive. Haven't done a Marvel review in a long time. I've been focusing mainly on DC figures. This is, kind of an alright box. Let's be honest here. If you're an inbox collector, you're pretty much done, right? I mean, I'm an out-of-box dude, so this doesn't bother me. Only thing that bothers me is the potential swaps you run in store. But for an inbox collector, this stuff's got to be like over and done with. And to me personally, that's how I see it. So this box is on the smaller side. It's just a little bit smaller. Got some nice detailing here, side artwork, and then here you can see everything in the back. This is Marvel's or Hasbro's great way of trying to make up for this stuff being behind plastic. I think it's a joke, all in all, to me. But here you can obviously see this is what you would have inside if you decided to ever open up the box. But I'm going to go take these guys out and see how they look. So immediately opening up the box, you see that accessories come in these little baggies. And then the figures are just gonna come out. Oh, this is interesting. So there's more baggies here. You can see the figures are secured on the inside, which is so weird, is that you see Doc Ock's on the left and Silk's on the right, and then in the box it shows it the opposite. That's kind of funny, interesting. But yeah, let's see here. This is how our figures look. This is what I would call the premium inbox collectors. Have your figures literally in boxes, but only partially. This is just definitely a step up, right, Hasbro? It's funny that figures cost more just to look like this now, instead of costing less, like their Troop Builder series, which is all box, same type of material here, and they make the boxes smaller. You think there'd be some sort of saving in money. Okay, so here are the figures completely out of any cardboard packaging. I'm gonna go and start off with Silk, see how this figure looks. So up close, this looks pretty much almost exactly like that fan release in 2020, I want to say. That's when that came out. But the difference here is that obviously it's a pinless figure. That's the new way. We just unfortunately don't see it too frequently as we should. But this basically goes after that same design, and you also get a new head sculpt. Actually, you get two new head sculpts. This one's definitely a more nicer detailed one. I think I prefer this one over the old ones. I'll show a comparison of that. Gonna just pop this other head on, and yeah, so doesn't look too bad. Mine actually kind of has some bad paint app, I think, like right on top of that mask. So I'll probably be using the other one. But what I do like about this figure, though, is that she comes with a new accessory that I haven't seen with the other, like, Spider-Woman figures or the other Silk figure, and that is the new web here. This web hand is kind of coming out, like, through her fingertips, and that looks pretty nice, and it's nice and, like, clear. And you can see it kind of spins off and kind of goes backwards. So this is actually a really nice accessory. I'm pretty happy about that. What's interesting is that this set really does go out with Silk. I think she's definitely the more better figure here, or the more new and improved one. And that should be the same case with Doc Ock, but it isn't. And you would think because he's a bigger named character, he would have gotten more attention to. But I guess not. So now with Doc Ock, he's pretty much exactly the same from his previous release. The only difference is I think he comes with an alternate head sculpt, and I think he came with more hands. I can't remember if the original one came with alternate hands or not, but you know, there's nothing really more special about him though. He's not pinless. And doesn't come with bendy wire. Kind of seems like they should have done someone else if they didn't. I don't think they were ready to do another Doc Ock. Here is Silk next to her previous releases. As you can see, the lining between the 2020 fan vote release is much more thicker. The new one's just more detailed to me, and the other one just seems more blotchy. You can also see on the feet, it's exactly like the same pattern, but this one's just done more nicely detailed and more sharper. Definitely a fan of the new head sculpt. The old one, I think it's supposed to be like Psylocke's old head sculpt. It looks just like it to me. But yeah, back's pretty much the same. I'm sure you could swap the heads out and they can both, switch out heads. I'm not going to really worry about doing that too much. For this Silk, I think she is definitely the best one compared to the previous releases because, she's obviously more updated and just seems like a more clean-cut figure. Okay, here we have Doc Ock now next to his other previous release. Now, you can definitely tell the new one is a brighter yellow. It's a brighter green. It's the more classic color-looking one. The older one seems more like a grimy-looking one. It just seems a little bit more toned down. And then the glasses are obviously silver compared to the old one, which was green. You could see they're pretty different. The other head sculpt's exactly the same. That's just pretty much the same sculpt, just different color coding on there. The teeth are a little bit more whiter. The older one definitely a little bit more yellow and less detailed. But yeah, this one has a tan, this one needs one. If you also happen to have had a Doc Ock that had the soft goods trench coat or lab coat for Doc Ock back then, this is also a very nice modification to throw on this figure, to have him wear that lab coat. It already has holes cut up for you. So I don't know if Hasbro's going to come up with one whenever they decide to do their animated series style Doc Ock. Maybe they will, like they did with Beast, but probably not, because I'm gonna guess that that's gonna focus on having bendy wire. That's definitely something this figure should have had an upgrade with. Also, doesn't get as much, care taken into as much as Silk did during this set. Overall, the set is all right. It's not the best thing that Hasbro has come up with, and definitely something I don't think really should have been a part of the 60-year anniversary. So overall, I'll give Silk a 7 out of 10. I think it is definitely a great figure upgrade. It just seems like it was too soon, though, since we've literally just gotten the fan favorite vote Silk. It just kind of seems like a slap in the face. Why even vote for a figure if you're already planning on doing this? I don't know. That's just me. Doc Ock definitely could have waited to have gotten just a better figure. Could have gotten a pinless one. I think that was just kind of like squeezing out this buck one more time. Hell, probably won't be the last though. So I definitely enjoyed the color coding more on him though than the previous release. This is better than the previous release, so I will give this an 8 out of 10. Obviously, I have the lab coat on, but that's not from Hasbro. So that is definitely a nice upgrade, I think, for one or the other of the figures if you end up having both or just want to have them with the lab coat on. So I hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you did, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I haven't posted much Marvel figures, and I don't know when I ever will again, so we'll see about that. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you all next time.